Trusting your intuition will lead you to create a passionate and joy-filled life. Are you ready to get turned on to a new way of thinking? Are you ready to meet people who have conversations that speak to the things that truly light you up? What if you had access to a podcast that featured women just like you, who shared stories that empowered you to let go of a life tied to others' expectations, and to start living in the now with passion and joy? I'm Jacqueline Rodriguez, founder of Your Intuitive Light Coaching, owner of Enlightened Styles Holistic Salon, and your host of the Intuitive Light podcast for the enlightened entrepreneur. My goal is to help women recognize how tightly they are tied to negative thoughts and other people's expectations, so that they can fully embrace and become the untethered CEO they've always wanted to be. You're about to meet some amazing women who will inspire you to untether yourself from any fears, negativity that you carry, and become the untethered CEO of your life. This podcast is for you, woman, champion, warrior, entrepreneur, mother, phenomenon. Truly loving and owning who we are right now is the only way that we can make true change in our lives. Stepping into our self-love and trust is how we start taking control of our passions and what we truly want out of our business. It's how we thrive and we create true success. How many times do we hear that we have to be more or do more and work harder to be successful? And I think that's a bunch of crap. I believe the more we love ourselves and accept who we are right now, the happier we can be and the more change that we're able to make in other people's lives. I believe that we have everything that we need inside of us right now. All we have to do is trust and learn how to peel back the layers so that we can hear our own intuition. I am on a mission to help and encourage as many women as possible so that they can quit those limiting beliefs and start trusting themselves to create an amazing life and business that fulfills them to the core. And we can do it together by supporting one another and allowing ourselves to have some grace and be vulnerable. The only thing has gotten me to where I am today is loving every part of me and being vulnerable. And I really had to learn how to love myself just the way that I am. When I was younger, I got an autoimmune disease called vitiligo. And it started when I was about 4 years old, and I still have it to this day. And when I'm growing up with this autoimmune disease that basically takes away your pigment, it was really hard for me at times to love who I was because I was different. I grew up with everybody else being what you would call normal or your traditional beauty. And for me, I wasn't technically beautiful because I had spots all over my body. But being able to really be in that moment when I was younger and having the support that I did, I'm so grateful for everything that happened to me in my life, and even for the vitiligo, because it taught me that it doesn't matter what society says beauty is. It doesn't matter what other people are doing, that I can be who I am, no matter what other people think, and that I am 100% worthy. I am lovable. I can love who I am right now. And back when I was younger, no matter what other people said. And it has gotten me so far in life. And it has given me this incredible sense of just true love for who I am, even though I have spots on my body and I'm different than people. I can't go out in the sun. There's certain things that I have to watch out for. But with this society that we're in, we're looking at people who, aren't even real. We've got all of these different things that these girls look up to. And I know that when I was younger, I would look up to these celebrities and stuff and say, why can't I be like that? And I would get teased in school, and people would say things to me and not want to sit by me. Even as I grew up, I would have people, in the store just be like, oh, what's wrong with your skin? And, it took a lot of just self-confidence to be able to continue to just be who I am and love myself and know that I am 100% worthy of everything, of being successful, of being beautiful. I know that I am beautiful, even though I'm different. But it takes time and it takes work to get to that point. And so many women, we have kids, we've got love handles, we've got a little pooch in our stomach, and we look at ourselves, and that's the thing that we look at the most, and we don't love who we are. We've all had things that we're not proud of or that we don't really care for, but why are you letting that stop you? Why are you letting that why are you choosing to let that define you and be the definition of who you are? I want you to choose a new definition. I want you to love yourself no matter what you see or what you think of yourself. Like, you're going into business. You are in a business that other people may be doing. You may not think that you're worthy enough to start a business or have a successful one. I'm really here to tell you that you are. Not only did I have vitiligo, I also grew up with dyslexia. I had a lot of struggles when I was younger, but being able to go through that, I went into the beauty industry. I decided to take my entire career into an industry who didn't think I was your technically beautiful girl. And I went against the grain. And then I also decided to run my own business, even though I have challenges when it comes to certain things and remembering or spelling. It's just one of those things with dyslexia. I will flip things around. Does that mean that I'm not worthy to run my own business or that I'm not capable of it? Of course not. But those are the stories that we get stuck in our heads. We think of all the little things that may not be perfect, and none of us are perfect. But those are the things that we start running on a loop. And I did for a long time until I made a decision, even when I was younger, that was not going to define me. And I don't want it to define you. And that is why I have started on this journey, and I'm here to support you. I'm here to show you that you are worthy, that you are beautiful, that you're smart, and that you have every single thing that you need to do anything, achieve any goal, and you have it all inside of you right now. So join me on this journey. And if you're ready to start loving and trusting yourself, please get ready, because change is coming. I'm here to help you change. Make sure you go and follow my social media pages and sign up for the emails, because I am ready for change. Are you? Thank you so much for listening today. Please make sure that you go over to the blog and follow all the links for our guests and get the downloads that we talked about. I would also really love and appreciate if you would share this podcast with your friends and family. And if you wouldn't mind taking just a minute to leave a review, that would mean the world to me. Thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart for listening and staying tuned. Can't wait to see you next week on the show.